Look at this guy. He literally just wanted to be in the video. Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Spencer. So I get messages all the time from people who are nervous about top surgery or nervous about what their results are going to look like, or just in general want... Okay, Blue, you can be in the video. Come here. So I talk to guys all the time that are nervous about top surgery, nervous about how their results are going to be, or just in general want better advice on taking care of their top surgery scars and getting like the best results possible. So little disclaimer before we go into this, the best results possible are going to be whatever results make you the happiest. So there is no set way to look and have the best top surgery results. There's no best way to have top surgery. There's no best kind of top surgery, nothing like that. So yeah, let's get into it. First things first is that you need to talk to your surgeon about every single thing that you want, everything that you envision for yourself post-op. You need to talk to your surgeon about, because they're not a mind reader and they're not going to know exactly what you want. Talk to them about things like your scar shape, your nipple size, your nipple placement, whether or not you're going to have liposuction, everything like that. You need to talk to your surgeon about at your consult before you have a date, before you're, waiting for surgery. You don't want to be sprung with a whole new decision right before you go into surgery. I was actually supposed to have a modified keyhole type surgery where they wouldn't have taken my nipples off. They just would have liposuctioned all the fat out, and there would have been a small scar going through the nipple like this. But on the day of my surgery, I got there and he started marking me up. And I was like, he started marking me up for double incision, and I was like, wait, aren't we gonna do this periareolar? And he was like, and like looked at my notes, and I had to make the decision right then whether or not I wanted peri with the chance of having wonky looking nipples and extra skin and probably having to have a revision later, or if I wanted to change 20 minutes before my surgery and get double incision instead, which is not what I had prepared for the past year. I ended up going with double incision, and I don't regret my choice at all, but it's definitely best to not have to make a choice right before your surgery. Also, before your surgery, you might want to start doing push-ups and other chest exercises. I honestly recommend working out your full body just because I am a bodybuilder. I really like working out. It's really helped me and helped my dysphoria and stuff, but especially if you're looking to get like a really defined chest after surgery, working and building up your pecs the most is going to give you a lot more definition than what a guy who doesn't really work out is going to look like after surgery. Listen to your surgeon. If they're asking you to wear a post-op vest for a certain amount of days, wear the vest for that long. If they ask you, not to mess with the surgical tape that's probably going to be on your incisions, don't mess with it. If they ask you to put on an ointment a certain amount of times a day, do that. You don't want to do anything that's going to compromise whether or not your nipples will stay attached to your body, or you don't want to do anything that's going to compromise like how well your body heals and how well your whole chest is going to look, because the way that you heal is the way that your chest is pretty much set in terms of shape and scars, like the scar shape and your nipples and everything. It's really important to manage your expectations for top surgery. And your chest at your reveal is going to look a lot different then than it will in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or a year later. And even when you're a year, 2 years, 3 years post-op, you're still going to see changes every single year on the way your chest looks and how everything's settling and how your scars settle. Time is definitely the key when it comes to healing. Most people I know that have had top surgery have also had post-op depression, which comes along with being stuck in the house, and there's a lot of dysphoria, at least for me, that came with the post-op binder. My bandages didn't leave my chest flat, so I had two little lumps right here, which did not make me happy at all. You're very sore. It feels like you might have been hit by a truck, but all of that passes. It just takes probably longer than you would expect. So the feeling like you've been hit by a truck usually is gone within 1 or 2 weeks, but then the post-op depression can last until, for months later. That's very normal, actually. So if you find yourself in an extra dark place after top surgery, don't be afraid to reach out, don't be afraid to talk to people, but it is very normal to deal with depression and negative feelings and doubt and questioning and stuff right after surgery. Right after surgery, your doctor's probably going to tell you that you can lift your arms and do stuff like this after about 6 weeks, 2 months maybe. You're probably going to want to wait longer than that. If you try it at 6 weeks or 2 months or whatever they say, your chest is probably still going to feel really tight, especially around the incisions. And lifting your arms and doing a lot of stuff above your head like this is actually going to make those incisions stretch a little bit. So if you want really thin incisions, then I would wait a lot longer than your surgeon says before going back to any physical exercise or anything that requires you putting your hands above your head a whole lot or anything like that. Scar strips are fantastic for flattening out your scars and lightening them. I use ScarAway brand scar strips. They come in longer versions so that they cover the whole scar, and then I can actually cut them in half too, so I use one pack for both my scars. I cut it in half and just paste them on, and then you can reuse them for about a week before you have to throw them away. Natural oils like vitamin E oil, coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, etc. Are fantastic for lightening your scars and smoothing them out and kind of blending them in with the rest of your body. I use it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, and over months and years it makes a huge difference. While we're talking about scars, I want to let you guys know about keloid scarring, because I've had a couple of friends that have had top surgery and had no idea what keloid scars were, and ended up just feeling really ashamed and about their scars and like questioning how that happened and stuff and thinking it was their fault. Keloid scarring is a type of scarring. It's a very thick, raised red scar. It's primarily due to genetics. People who get keloid scarring are often from like certain parts of the world, but keloid scars are a lot tougher. They don't really go away. They stay bright red. They might not flatten well at all, even with scar strips and stuff, but there are keloid specific scar treatments like special scar strips or special oils that help break down the keloid scarring, but it is a different type of scarring that will have to be treated differently. Sometimes some keloid scarring may have to have steroid injections at the site of the scarring or other lightening procedures, like medical lightening procedures, in order to go away. So just beware of that. And if you really don't like your scars, or they're not lightening the way that you want, they're not hidden in the way that you want, tattoos, chest tattoos, or scar lightening procedures like medical scar lightening procedures, usually with lasers, are always an option. Completely gets rid of your scars pretty much, like either completely lightens it in the case of the lightening procedure, or with a tattoo totally covers it up. So that's always an option. That's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Sorry I've been gone so long. I've been really busy with just work and, you know, living in a new city and stuff, but hopefully I'm going to be making more videos soon. So if you like me, please subscribe. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.